Here it is. Watch this. Denny had really good momentum, turns left on him, just kind of slides up the racetrack, and Larson right here is thinking, okay, I got to run, and Denny just takes it away.
Drop it all the way.
Not that Denny did anything egregious by any means, but remember the start of the race, how aggressive that got, right? So
with a big run out back.
That's twice. And drivers tend to throw things out of proportion a little bit. They get emotional, get upset.
What a turnaround for Bubba Wallace in that US Navy Toyota Camry for 2311 Racing. He's got Ross Chastain starting to work on him in that bright orange Kubota Chevy. But early in stage one, Bubba was miserable. He went backwards, big time. But the team have done good work. Charles Denike and the crew have made the necessary changes, and he's back. And he's back, and he's fighting as hard as he can. He's 10th in the playoff standings at the moment, 28 below the cut line. But if he can surge his way forward and maybe be in the conversation for another win on the season, the Brickyard 400 winner can keep his playoff dreams alive.
Look who's in 7th, Hocevar.
I'll tell you what, this one car, Ross Chastain, they brought some speed to the playoffs. They haven't had race-winning speed. See the 23 going by the 5. But I feel like this one car has done pretty well. Like, they've given themselves a chance to advance.
I know one thing, if I'm a Toyota and I have the ability to see what adjustments were made, I am going through the 23's adjustment list, because it was a very average type of car, and it is turning into a standout car right away. So great work, as you mentioned, by that 23 car.
3 of the 4 JGR cars have led laps here today, but let's talk more about the 20. Obviously driven by Christopher Bell. He's done that since the start of 2021, but Hall of Famer Tony Stewart won 2 of his 3 Cup titles in it. Hall of Famer Matt Kenseth won 15 times in his 5 years driving the 20.
Entry speed, both ends. That's what the driver was told by his spotter. He also gets these 4 fresh tires here for better handling. Above him, you see William Byron coming down pit road. This car was not in great position at all. He complained on the radio. In fact, he called it horrible. The adjustment they did last time, William did not like. Also, his teammate, Chase Elliott, pits from up in the top 5. Elliott will get 4 fresh tires and fuel here, Marty.
You see the battle for the lead, top of your screen between teammates Christopher Bell and Denny Hamlin. Meanwhile, Kyle Larson coming down pit road. The no panic Kyle Larson doesn't really want any changes with the 5 car. A little bit longer on the right side there for the 5 as the battle for the track on the track also comes to pit road between the 20 and the 11. You see Chase Briscoe at the very front of the pit road. They finally got the freeness out of that car. He said I was a little bit too tight to start that run, but it paid off at the end of the run. Meanwhile, Kim, here come the teammates, Christopher Bell and Denny Hamlin.
You see him nose to tail. Now Christopher Bell will pull out. Oh, almost a little incident there with the 34. Christopher just needs to be tightened up. Got a little too free on those 2 tires, Marty, as they'll put on 4 fresh Goodyear tires to no-go fuel.
Kim, it's interesting. Chris Gale told Denny Hamlin under the last caution, listen, when we have a green flag stop next, you can push it a little bit more. So Hamlin did that for tires. No changes to the 11.
And the 11 easily beats his teammate off pit road. But look at this as we cycle through. Where's Bubba Wallace going to come out?
Early to pit road or early to fresh tires, big advantage. That should be enough for the 23 of Wallace as he takes the momentum around 1 and 2 by the team owner, by his competitor, the 11 of Denny Hamlin. Hamlin will settle in behind and try to just overtake quickly on the brand new tires.
The fall winner 3 years ago, Bubba Wallace in this US Air Force Camry has turned it around. Kim, here's his teammate.
Yeah, Tyler Reddick finishing up that stop. He just said tight, especially in traffic, but he had made work of some of that traffic after multiple hiccups on pit road. It worked up to like the 16th or 17th stop before these green flag cycles started.
What a story it would be if it was not from last on the grid, but from the bottom of the playoff field to victory lane for the 23.
Incredible.
Getting on the pit road and having good pit stops. All of it matters for track position. Nowhere in the picture is the 20 car. He had a bad pit stop, but a great, watch this, coming to pit road. The 11 car right to the rear bumper of the 20, jumps to the outside of him. Christopher Bell is coming to pit road. Denny Hamlin's coming to pit road. That was an interesting exchange right there.
Then he follows that up with a 13.3 second pit stop on the 20 compared to the 10.1 for Denny Hamlin, or the 9.5 second pit stop. So look right here, they come in and around, but now they're out of sorts. The jackman's not in place. The right side's come off. Decent around the car, but I think all the speed was kind of lost on the right side getting out to the car. I mean, 4 seconds was lost from the 20 to the 23. 3 seconds lost to the 11. The fill-in pit crew members on the 11 are doing what needs to be done. Not the best on pit road, but very solid, keeping the driver in it. You see on the bottom left, penalty.